Continuing with the playlist on red teaming for AI security, in this session we're going to be looking at factors that expand the AI attack surface, the mapping of the attack surface, and those would be the topics that we're going to cover, just those two. Reminder, this video playlist is in preparation. I teach with O'Reilly and Pearson. I have loads of courses with them, so if you look at my surname in O'Reilly, you're gonna find various different courses. But the one that I'm teaching now and preparing for is on the topic of algorithmic red teaming in cybersecurity. As a topic, there's really not much in Google on that. So if you Google this topic, you would see that the second result is this course that I'm teaching. Is very little that you can find. So I'm trying to cover topics like that people haven't been able to cover yet. I guess in the next few months, few years, there's going to be loads on this because we're all looking at how to secure artificial intelligence systems, and we're all looking at technical solutions. So in this one, we're going to be looking at from red teaming perspective, and we're going to be covering those two slides. So let me start with the slides. Let me maximize that. What are the factors that can expand the AI attack surface? And if you haven't watched the previous video, remember this is a playlist. It's going to be like 4 or 5 videos before this, and it's trying to make them short, 15 minutes, 20 maximum. Otherwise, people won't watch them. The actual course with O'Reilly is 4 hours. So what are the factors that expand the attack surface? And here we're talking about certain developments and deployment choices that increase exposure. One is public access to the model API, and you have to have public access if it's a public model. Like, for example, ChatGPT, they have public APIs. Second would be lack of monitoring or logging at inference. Third would be usage of third-party datasets or pre-trained models. The fifth would be deployment of mobile edge or browser environment without any protection. And last one would be fine-tuning by non-experts. So if they're fine-tuned by non-experts, that expands the attack surface. And here this is something to think about. I can read you something from NIST, for example. NIST, they have AI framework, risk management framework, and they said that as soon as AI model is exposed to the real world, it becomes a moving target. So that's from NIST, and they're the leaders in managing risk in AI. Moving to the second one here, why mapping the attack surface? Why do we need to map the attack surface? And we're going to be talking about informing and supporting and helping. So first, informing defensive prioritization. So if you need to map the attack surface, so you will be informed about what's going to happen if you get attacked. Second is to support proactive penetration testing. And third would be it can aid in can help with regulatory compliance. So AI Act mandates that risk mitigation planning is conducted. So by doing this mapping, you're actually conducting part of the compliance requirements. And finally, it becomes the blueprint for algorithm red teaming exercises. So you need to map that attack surface so you can perform the red teaming exercises. And here it's a good time to stop and do a short hold on, this is going to be on the next video. I have many diagrams and figures, and I have loads of images which I can't get to start to do the drawings. So those are all mappings of red teaming of AI, different AI algorithms. But here, just as a temperature feel, if you're going to attack a system, where would you attack it? So can you sketch, for example, the attack surface of an AI-powered system? that you worked on, ChatGPT, CV model, recommendation engine. Um, that kind of question is useful to start thinking about your own skills, abilities. And if you don't know the answer to that question, then these mapping exercises that we're going to be doing in the next videos, when we actually have red teaming scenarios and exercises, so with scenario, with specific steps that you need to conduct, and vulnerabilities detections, and this would be very useful for you. So this is just a temperature feel to see if you're interested in that kind of content. You can either join this video call or find my surname here, and you can find loads of other courses on O'Reilly that you can join. So this one is in July, you can join that one. This one is in June, that's the one that I'm preparing for now. There's another one in July, agentic risk, in cybersecurity risk. Also, if none of those, if you don't have access to this platform, many people have and they don't know that they have it because of their employer. Hold on, let me bring this. Where is that camera? Movie recording. Yay, I'm back online. Hold on. Why doesn't it work when you want it to work? So now I can't zoom it back. This is technology for you. Anyways, I'll get rid of it because it's problematic. But if your employer does not have access, and many they do actually, I didn't know that Oxford University has access to this platform, O'Reilly and Pearson. Most universities in the US, they actually have access to this training, so you can get it for free. But if you don't have any access, then you can check my Google Scholar profile. I'm going to include the link in the description. And here there's loads of my output. Those are all research papers that I've published fairly recently from this year. So the first few results here, if you select by year, they're going to be from this year. And those are all completely free. You can click on those and you can just read the PDFs. Oxford paid around £3,000 for each one of those to be made publicly available in open access. Otherwise, the journals, they charge for reading, so you have to subscribe or do something, pay them for reading them, but these ones are all free. So if you click on that, and it will lead you to this one, for example, PDF, you can actually open the PDF now, and the whole paper is here. So everything is open access. So if you don't have resources with O'Reilly and you're not planning to join, you can still subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hold on, where is it? This one, that's my channel. So you can subscribe to this channel and you would watch some of the videos. I'm doing them like I'm uploading them with a scheduled thing, so they're going to be coming up on regular intervals as opposed to dumping 20. And sometimes you're going to get like a video about my students and stuff, but if you're not interested, you don't have to watch. But usually I talk about AI security. And sometimes I do stream when I have too many students asking me the same question. I do a stream and then I record it and then they can watch it in their free time. And but anyways, I'm starting to ramble now again. We have completed this section and I will record another one probably tomorrow or in the next few days. See you in the next one.